So how are we going to do this? If we can actually get a game over. Have we got anything on the dock? No.
No.
What do you mean, no?
That isn't it at all.
Alright, calm down.
The gangplank crossed a collection of heaving litter. I suppose the Thames was under it somewhere.
It feels like we can move that.
The Xibalba Princess lay at anchor just below Tower Bridge. I knew I'd found the right ship as soon as I saw Pablo at the rail.
Right, there's a door there that we ran at last time. I like that little crouch.
It was the door to the boat's main cabin.
That's a nice animation.
It was a porthole to the main cabin.
So she wants to look into that.
A guard patrolled the deck. He was sure to be armed.
You tell me that now.
A ladder gave access to the cabin's roof.
I don't know how we can do any of this while he's circling, because she's too slow.
It looked like the door to some sort of utility locker. Metal hooks had been welded onto each side of the doorframe. A mop for swabbing the deck stood against the wall.
But I don't know what you want me to do with the mop.
It was the small card on which the weighing machine had written its lies.
It's lies. Yeah, lies. I agree. And she won't use the knife. This game isn't about that. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Like, it's obvious, we get on the boat, we get in there, but he's very quick looping round. Unless we can you dash on up there and drop? But the lifeboat isn't on the deck, is it? The lifeboat is on the side. It looks like it's welded there. But then Pablo's probably armed. She's gonna get shot again. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for him to get to that point. Go for the ladder. She's not even quick. He would have seen legs. I'm sorry, he would have seen legs. Right, I'm terrible at stealth. You've probably gathered this from the other stealth-ish or stealth moments I've had in games. I don't like this one bit. I hate stealth so much, and I also hate stealth when you can't kill people. Because killing people is my... Why can't you just look in there? Right, she's on. We're on the boat. I think the next step is he does another loop. We look in the porthole. And then we shoot back up the ladder.
I couldn't get near it with that guard patrolling the deck.
Well, you could just drop down the ladder.
Non.
Alright then, just get back up the ladder. Jesus Christ. We go to the door and she's all, oh, I don't know what's in there. No, she's not. She's like, no. You open the door, then back up the ladder. And then does he come around, see the door open, go down there and we can shut him in?
The cupboard stored a collection of cleaning materials.
I'll pick up the mop. And I'm guessing we use the mop to block the cupboard door.
Got you.
That's fucking stressful.
But the Collard woman was there. They'll know it was me.
But you have the stone. The right stone, you're sure?
Yes, of course, it's the Jaguar stone. No possible mistake. Here it is. Karzak, please. The police will be looking for me soon. You're going to get me out of the country, aren't you?
I doubt it.
Stop your whining, Ubier. Do you have any idea what this stone symbolizes?
I thought you just wanted it to frighten the natives.
Fool. I intend to cast this stone into the sea.
But why? It's unique.
Exactly. With it gone, the Mayan priest's plan to destroy Tezcatlipoca cannot succeed.
I can assure you that Tezcatlipoca is a mythical figure.
Such a small mind you live in. Tezcatlipoca is real. I have seen him in my dreams. We have spoken of his plans for this world. We have spoken of your part in these plans.
My part?
He told me you would be useful. He told me how to crush your spirit by turning you to drugs.
My wife died. You know that full well. She was my world, my everything.
And now? You are no longer useful.
Bang.
She called out your name as she died, you know?
What? What are you saying?
And then they thought you'd done it. It all worked perfectly.
You? It was you? You bastard! You monster! For the love of God, Karzak!
Which one?
Great. You need to get in there. Right now. Get that stone.
I couldn't just rifle his body without making sure he was really dead.
Oh, he's obviously dead. Just take the stone.
I couldn't just rifle his body without making sure he was really dead.
It's not what I would do. I wouldn't check if he's dead. I'd just take the stone from his dead hand.
There were no signs of life, but I checked that Ubier really was beyond help.
He is. Take the stone.
We were going to need the stone to thwart Karzak. I knew Ubier would have approved.
No, she's trapped in here.
It was the Jaguar stone, all right.
Told you. Now punch him. After battling through the jungle, George approaches the beach with a pillow rock when...
Pirates? I was about to make good my escape when...
Cut! Who the hell are you?
I can explain everything.
Don't bother.
I guess we ruined the take. So you go from life or death in London to...
Sorry, I didn't realize you were making a movie.
So who are you?
Stobbart, George Stobbart. 2 B's and 2 T's.
It's okay, Mr. Hawks. He wasn't in the shot.
Hawks? This had to be Carlton Hawks, the newest enfant terrible of Tinseltown. I'd read about him. Mailroom boy makes good. Nice to know it was still possible to get to be a director armed with only an encyclopedic knowledge of postal charges.
It would
Stay
be,
out
wouldn't it?
of the way, surfer boy. I'll deal with you later.
Surfer boy?
Cool music. Tall cliff. The jungle was a maze. I eventually found a way through and have discovered a strange needle-shaped rock sticking out of the ground, maybe the eye of the needle that Ketch wrote about. So, I have stuck Bronson's marker on top of it. I've climbed a hill shaped like a camel's hump. By the shore, I see a pillar of rock, which is a straight line directly beyond the needle rock. Camels, needles, and treasure. All I need to do is get down to that rock pillar. Can I have some food?
The bun was so stale it felt like a small rock.
Ooh, pancakes. We have Canadian syrup.
It was a pot of maple syrup. It was a stale bun which could easily have passed for a rock.
Oh god, is that the
It was a
pancake?
plain pancake.
You always put syrup on the pancake, especially when it's plain. Nice. Hi.
Hi, George Stobbart.
Hello, mate.
You're English, right?
Blimey, you don't miss much, do you? Bert Savage. Have you
Bert
seen what
Savage.
the caterers laid on today? Buns and pancakes.
That's awful.
It's an improvement on yesterday. The buns are stale, but the pancakes are bloody lovely.
Did you ever work with Carol Climax?
The Dirty Dachshund? I'll say. Flipping princess, mate.
I heard she was very beautiful.
Mind you, she acted like one too. Ordering this, demanding that.
Did you ever meet Bertrand Oubier?
Meet him? No. I saw him a few times, though. He didn't like his wife being in films.
Do you think Oubier murdered his wife?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Mind you, there were plenty of people who could have done her in.
I thought the public loved her.
Yeah, but people who knew her saw the other side.
You want a pancake?
Would you like a pancake, Bert?
No thanks, mate, I've plenty here.
You want a pancake from my grubby pocket?
How long have you been in the movie business?
Flipping years, mate. Absolutely flipping years. I was in the army before that. Thought to myself, you've been risking your bleeding neck every day, why not cash in on it like?
So you became a stuntman, just like that?
Nah, of course not. I had to do the training first.
What training does a stuntman do?
First, they told me to stand in the road. Then, they run me down. Straight up. Drove at me with a car. I couldn't believe it. I was up on the bonnet and over the other side before I realised he wasn't stopping. Then they threw me downstairs a bit and gives me a certificate.
Would you like a bun?
No way. The last one I tried cracked my dentures.
Ooh. I think we're good. Want some
Do
syrup?
you want to try some syrup with your pancakes?
No thanks, mate. I've got to watch my waistline.
He is a stuntman after all. We're just going to talk to everyone.
Hi, I'm George Stobbart.
My name's Harris. Most people call me Flash.
You're the cameraman, right?
That's right.
Why'd they call you Flash? You used to be a stills photographer?
Nope.
I decided not to pursue the subject. There was nothing else I wanted to ask the cameraman.
Can I have a go on the
It
camera?
wouldn't get me up there.
Okay, maybe not. Hey, lady.
Hey there, I'm George Stobbart.
Well, hi, handsome. You're cute. I wish it was you playing the lead male instead of that kid.
I can't act, ma'am.
So what? I bet you can kiss.
I
Wow.
couldn't believe I was having this conversation with a real movie star.
What part are you playing?
Pirate Babs, the ruthless and passionate lady buccaneer. It's a great part. I get to kiss a lot, and I kick ass. Like the boots?
I'd say anything. That might not be a good idea.
What's it like sharing the spotlight with an actor who's young enough to be your son?
What do you mean?
Yeah, George. Yeah, what do you mean? Do you want a bun?
Would you like this bun?
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Hawks is watching me. Don't let him see it. Oh, he's looking right at me.
What's the matter?
Never mind. Just put that cake away and pretend you weren't talking to me.
Okay, do you want these? We'll try it.
What do you think of these?
Ew, they're awful.
You
I
have
agree.
no idea how much you've just gone up in my estimation.
Do you want to blow? That's a weird thing to ask.
I found this reed in the swamp on the other side of the island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I used it to shoot a poison dart at a wild boar. It was a real-life drama, not just a scene from a movie.
Right.
She was having trouble with the whole real life is not a movie concept.
Yeah, that seems like a way that George would end the conversation.
Hi there, George Stobbart.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Haiku McEwen.
Hi.
Is your name really Haiku?
Yeah. It was my mom's idea, okay? When I was born, I was so small and perfectly formed I reminded her of a Japanese poem.
Well, I guess
That's
it could have
kinda
been
cute.
worse. She could have called you Limerick.
That's my middle name.
Did you always want to be an actor?
I don't think of what I do as acting, man.
You're not alone.
It's more like I'm the voice of my generation. What I'm saying for the kids on the street.
Which is what? I'm crap, I'm going nowhere?
Huh? What are you saying, man?
Stobbart, get out of shot. Positions, everybody.
I'll get a flip chart and explain it to you later, Haiku.
Haiku, baby, are you ready?
Okay, man. Which scene is this?
You've been captured by Silver's accomplice, Pirate Babs, who's fallen in love with you. Okay, people, top of page 76, Sharon.
What about my big speech?
It's been cut. Everybody ready?
Up to speed.
Sounds like Hollywood.
Quiet on the set. Okay, let's make magic.
Oh, please.
And action!
Why don't you forget that dumb old squire and his bunch of merry men? Can't you see we were made for each other?
I know, but Squire Trelawney saved my life, Captain Babs. Why, if it hadn't have been for him, that giant octopus would have made mincemeat out of me.
But right now he thinks you're a traitor. He's locked you out of the stockade, Jimbo.
That 20-foot-high wall with spikes might have kept out Silver's men, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Oh, Jimbo.
And cut! Good heavy breathing, Sharon.
Natch, I'm a pro.
Did you get the heavy breathing, Flash?
Did I ever, boss? We should have made this movie in 3D.
Where's the microphone?
Haiku, you were great. We're setting up for the stunt now, so get a bite to eat. Savage, on set, damn it.
So the stunt is to run up the plank and jump onto the... Right?
I wasn't going to upset Hawks anymore by tampering with his props.
Oh, but surely...
Mr. Hawks, I was wondering if...
Not now. I got a movie to make. Time for the stunt, Savage. It's a short run, bounce on the plank, and somersault over the spikes and stockade wall.
Do what?
Plank, spikes, wall, over. Easy, a child could do it.
At my age? You must be joking.
I could replace you, Savage.
Yeah, with an arthritic baboon.
Replace me? Lummy, this could be the last stunt I ever perform. I need to think about this. Get myself in the right frame of mind.
A suicidal one would fit the bill for that stunt.
Fine, you do that. In the meantime, we'll break for lunch.
Oh, great. I'm famished.
Stay right there and meditate, Savage.
Tight-ass little git.
I like Savage. He's the only real one on this set. Can we interact with anything else?
More Davy Crockett than Long John Silver.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I couldn't see any way of lowering the drawbridge, or any reason for wanting to.
It's a very odd pirate set. I'll put it that way. Does that just loop us around? Yeah. Right, they're broken for lunch. So she doesn't even get a name, although she's called Sharon.
Hey, Haiku,
Yeah, man.
would you like a bun?
No way, man. I have to be careful what I eat.
Yeah. Never eat anything smarter than yourself.
Pancake?
Do you like a pancake?
Look at that thing, man. It's dripping with syrup. You'll have every bug in 10 miles on your case if you get that stuff on you.
I guess you're right.
He's not such an idiot then.
What do you think of Haiku McEwen?
What's to think? The kid will have earned more by the time his balls drop than I'll earn in a lifetime. Good luck to him.
It's a good attitude.
What's the name of the movie?
Are you trying to be funny?
No.
It's Treasure Island, the only book I ever read twice.
I'm amazed he read one once.
You know what the locals call this place, don't you?
No, but I guess you're gonna tell me.
Zombie Island.
Zombies?
A crazed gleam came into his eye.
Get me the writers. Get me makeup. I want zombie pirates in this movie by the end of today.
Knew that was coming. He's way before the zombie trend as well.
Who's the leading lady?
Don't you recognize her? That's Sharon Kowalski.
Oh, right. I'd never heard of her. I was talking to Mr. Savage, the stuntman. Is he all right?
What makes you say that?
He's not making any sense.
The guy's English.
Wow.
I don't recall any girls in Treasure Island.
Gotta think box office. People like that kind
Not
of
wrong.
thing.
People do like girls, yes.
What other changes have you made to the story?
Just a few minor details.
You haven't written out Long John Silver.
Are you questioning my integrity as an artist? Of
Yes.
course Silver's still in it. We've even hung on to Captain Flint.
His parrot.
His trained attack falcon. Why do you think Blind Pew's blind?
Did you say you've changed the ending of the story?
That's right.
Do they find the treasure?
Yeah, but that comes later. After they've escaped the volcanic eruption.
A volcano?
Sure.
Of course.
Krakatoa.
All the millions spent on a movie, and nobody thinks to buy an atlas. Who's playing Jim Hawkins?
Haiku McEwen. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I don't go to the movies too often.
Jeez. Haiku is only the hottest teen star in Hollywood. That's why we're on such a tight schedule. Gotta film the close-ups before he hits puberty.
At least he's thinking of continuity. How does this get me near the treasure, though?
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous.
What do you think of Hawk's treatment of Treasure Island?
It's okay, I guess. I never saw the original.
It's a book. One of my favorites.
Really? The novelization's out already?
Have a pancake.
Would you like a bite of this pancake?
Hell no. I only have to look at those things and my thighs swell like balloons.
An interesting concept.
She's dumb enough to forget ever seeing it.
Take a look at this ancient Mayan artifact.
That's just a hunk of stone with a picture scratched on it.
In a way, I guess. You don't happen to have seen anything similar, have you?
No.
Thanks. Come on, Bert, let's get you fired up, my English friend.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
What's that, mate? Stone axe?
No, it's just a piece of polished stone.
Very nice indeed. Shine it up a bit, you get a few bob for that.
Would you like a pancake, Bert?
Don't mind if I do.
The pancake oozed maple syrup all over Bert's chins.
God.
You put bloody syrup on that pancake. Now it's messed me all up.
I had nothing else to ask him just then.
This is such a weird... 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 This is such a weird a weird sort of side note
There was
to
nothing
what
else
was
I
going on
wanted to
in
ask
London.
him.
Haiku? Can I just leave? No.
Hey, Haiku. Yeah, man.
You're playing Jim Hawkins, right?
Jimbo. I had Mr. Hawks change his name.
Jimbo Hawkins, right. There was nothing else I wanted to ask him.
Yeah, makes sense. She might have a bun.
I was already carrying one of the stale buns. I was already
Oh,
carrying
no, I wanted
one
a
of the stale
pancake.
buns.
Does he want a plain pancake?
Hey, Haiku.
Yeah, man.
There was nothing else I wanted.
Fair enough. Does Bert want a plain, stale, horrible-looking pancake?
Another pancake, Bert?
Yeah, go on.
I had nothing else to ask him just then.
Is the aim here just to feed him pancakes? So he can't do the stunt? Can I have one with syrup and one without syrup?
I didn't want another one of the pancakes in my pocket.
In your pocket right now, you have a can of syrup and a pancake covered in syrup. Your pockets are a mess, George. Don't worry about adding one extra.
Another pancake, Bert?
I'm not having another one of them.
Another pancake, Bert?
I'm not having another one of them.
Okay, so I'm stuck with it. Can I give it to him?
There was nothing else I wanted to ask him.
I'm really not surprised.
I wasn't going to upset Hawks anymore by tampering with his props.
Oh, but I'd love to. Can I hide in the bush? Can I put the pancake in the bush? Like, what?
As I walked towards the bush, it started buzzing angrily.
Oh, crap.
Get that camera rolling. This could be good.
Oh, he's covered in maple syrup.
Cut and printed. That was brilliant, folks.
Oh, no. Bert's dead.
Okay, the next scene is down on the beach. This is where Hawkins finds the treasure in the Cave of the Crabs.
Would those be giant killer crabs by any chance?
Giant mutant killer crabs with attitude.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fixed the story. Well, good.
There it was, the rock I'd seen from the camel's hump. Now that I was close up, I could make out a small cave near the top of the pillar.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Hey, you! Trouble!
Who, me?
What does he want me to do?
I want you to stay right where I can keep an eye on you.
I'm not one of your lackeys, Hawks. I go where I like.
Not here, you don't. The movie company has rented this island for the duration. You're trespassing. Do as you're told or you're gone.
Yeah, hang on there a minute, champ. No messing with the equipment or the union will be down on yous.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
That camera wasn't going anywhere.
Damn it.
Hi, Bert.
Don't you eye me. Fine friend you turned out to be.
What's the problem?
Huh.
I've had a great idea. How about you dress up as Jim Hawkins and climb up to that cave over there?
What cave? That cave? You must think I'm balmy. I did me back in being chased by them hornets over that flaming stockade wall. No way am I going up there.
Well, that narrowed the field. What films have you worked on in the past?
Remember Death Stalker of the 10th grade? The psychotic biker what crashed into the school bus? That was me. Or what about They Prayed to Satan? I was the bloke in the hospital scene. You know, the one who caught fire, fell through the flipping skylight.
I don't think I caught those. Must be cool getting to travel the world like this.
Yeah, nice here, innit? My Barrow used to love the seaside. Day out at Clacton. Bloody smashing. A pint of jelly deals washed down with a bottle of brown. Quick feel on a big wheel and a stroll around the town. Course, them days, you could live like a flipping king on 10 bob a night. Tombola, frothy coffee at the cap or the prom.
You know, I don't have the faintest idea what you're
I
talking
do.
about.
Very much.
What's it like to work with Carlton Hawk?
Flipping misery, mate.
Look, Bert, what's wrong?
You got a bloody nerve. If I didn't know better, I'd have thought you gave me that pancake just so them hornets would go for me.
Oh, Bert, you've wounded me. How can you think that?
Well, by looking at the evidence.
I don't know why you still want to be a stuntman anyway.
Which is all I know, isn't it? If I don't do this, what do I do?
Well, how about being a stunt coordinator?
Being a what?
You stand around in a big jacket and a baseball cap, telling the stunt people what to do.
I can do that.
Hey, you've done the job for years and you're not dead. That's gotta be good for morale.
Well, I don't know.
You get your own megaphone.
I'll do it.
George Stobbart, international adventurer and roaming careers advisor.
Right, can we get Haiku to climb up there?
Hey, Haiku.
Yeah, man.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask him.
I don't think there's anything else in his head.
There it was! The column of rock I'd seen from the Camel's Hump. It was a lot taller than I'd expected. Near the top of the towering rock was what appeared to be a cave mouth.
Hey Hawkins, what if a mutant killer crab came out of that cave up there?
Why don't you use that cave up on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman anymore.
Hey, I'll do the stunt.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll sue us.
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any experience?
Death-defying leaps, desperate fistfights, getting caught in explosions, you name it.
Okay, people, move out. We're shooting the scene at the end of the beach.
No, we're not.
Wow.
The camera's still bogged down.
Use a handheld.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobbart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
You don't look happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it. It's crap.
So
Does
use
that
that one.
look like the sort of place anybody would hide treasure? I should have had props build me a proper damn cave. A cinematic cave.
What do you mean, a cinematic cave?
One with drama. Danger. One that looks like the mouth of a big stone skull would be cool, but I'd settle for drama and danger.
Can I go in there?
Hey, surfer boy, stay out of there.
Oh, what is it this time?
That's the wardrobe tent. You've got no business to be going in there.
Looked like I wasn't going to get to play dress-up.
What a shame. Right, so the camera's bogged down, but he has a handheld, so we just need to get him to notice the handheld.
Mr. Hawks doesn't like that cave. He says it isn't cinematic enough.
Well, that's just too tough. The camera's bogged down in the sand. If he wants the shot done today, it'll have to be that cave.
There's a pretty good cave over on the other side of the bay.
The one up in that finger of rock? We'd need a stuntman.
You got a stuntman.
We ain't got no stuntman. Bird injured his back doing that dumb wall jump.
Flash?
Yep.
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
You got it, champ.
So why can't we use the portable camera instead?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
Happens sometimes.
I didn't know the first thing about using the camera.
Point and click. We have a portable camera.
I've been talking to the cameraman. He's got a portable camera.
So?
So you can use the cave in that rock pillar at the end of the beach. That's a dramatic cave if ever I saw one.
We ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The camera'll wobble.
Did D.W. Griffiths have a stabilized harness when he made Birth of a Nation?
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock, Wells, none of them needed one. For crying out loud, Sam Raimi stabilized his camera on a plank.
Nice
Get me a plank.
plugs.
We're gonna wing it. Hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star.
On my way.
Yay! Killer crab! Oh no, we're
Ready
going
when you are, Mr. Hawks.
we're going full Jimbo. I mean, George has done some rock climbing. We got this. We'll be fine. Holy shit. Yay! And a cutlass.
It was the stone which Ketch had captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
Nice. Returning to the shaman's village, Nico finds the village
I
burning, but
returned
no
to
sign of
Quaramonte
George.
and found that George had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation.
That's something.
These sunglasses are George's.
He obviously survived the stunt.
Where are you? Titipoco, I'm almost
Yeah.
glad to see you.
This is his village. Oh god.
You little asshole. What happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's George? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned-out hut.
Crazy bastard.
There was nothing in the barrel. That cup was no use to me. It had a hole in it.
That's good, but I want to know what was back here. Oh no. Well, George has been carrying around the worst G-string in the world in his pocket for most of this game.
Maybe George can make use of these.
That's your first thought? And you just put them in your pocket? Wow, okay. Whatever you do, do not pick up Y-fronts that you find in a street, or a burned out camp, or anywhere. Don't go near them, don't touch them, they're probably not safe. If they're stained, definitely stay away from them.
It was too hot to pick up.
Not for long.
The underpants weren't thick enough to protect my hands.
God, you're such a complaining, whining... Oh.
I just didn't have the strength to tip that barrel.
Can you lever it with the pants?
I didn't need the lantern since it was still daylight. Besides, it was broken.
We need a way of cooling that down. Can you push that, Titipoco?
Hey, Shorty! Make yourself useful and help me with this barrel.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Should that not be Messi?
I
This is the one that the
recognize
chief
It's
kept.
the Coyote Stone.
Yeah.
What is it? Where are you pointing? There was nothing I wanted to ask him. Ashes. The thought that they might be human chilled me to the bone.
I don't know if there would be. It would have to be one hell of an inferno. And most of the structures are still standing. Slightly weirded out by this. After following the jungle path for a few hours.
We arrived to find George being led up the stairs. We clearly didn't have much time.
One thing this game has taught me, we need rope. Oh, she wants to do something with it. That's a fuel line generator. Cylinder? Maybe on the cylinder? I don't know. We need to have a little look around because there's quite a bit here. 6 of 12? Oh, we got some catching up to do. We've read the bit about the museum. British Museum proved to be a good bunch. The attendant I spoke to told me that El Draco was the Spanish nickname for Sir Francis Drake. Uncharted vibes. So it was Drake, the eminent English sea captain, navigator, privateer, pirate, and, God forgive him, politician, amongst other things, who seized the Jaguar stone, and the stone itself was in one of the display cases. Then I noticed Professor Oubier. While I'd been talking to the attendant, the professor had come in and stolen the Jaguar stone. When I tried to follow him, the attendant stopped me. He thought I was the thief. I couldn't let the trail go cold, so I removed one of the other artifacts to make my escape through a hidden door. The hidden door led down to an abandoned station that was once part of the London Underground. For a while, I thought I could be trapped down there for good, but I was soon able to work out how to stop a train and climbed on board. I didn't have a ticket, but I knew I could just play the dumb tourist. That's the one thing I learned from George. I knew Oubier was heading to the docks. I didn't know why, but it was my only chance to catch up with him and get back the Jaguar stone. I trailed Oubier to a small ship in the dock on the Thames. Pablo and the other guy were guarding the deck. I managed to trap one of them and locate Oubier. He and Kazak were arguing. It transpires that Kazak has been using Oubier all along. He's even killed his wife. And then Kazak callously shot Oubier right before my eyes. When Kazak left the cabin, I crept inside to check on the professor. He was dead. He still had the Jaguar stone gripped in his hand, and although it gave me the creeps to take it from him, I wasn't going to let it fall into Kazak's deadly clutches. I should have got out quicker. Kazak returned and started to strangle me. I saved myself by stabbing him in the leg and escaping with the Jaguar stone. Back in Quaramante, George had left a message with Conchita. He'd already gone to the village, so I hurried to catch him. When I got there, I came across a scene of total carnage. I found George's sunglasses, so I knew he'd been here recently. But what had happened to him? Titipoco was hiding in the wreckage, and in spite of the language barrier, we worked together to rescue the Coyote stone from the hot ashes. The shaman must have dropped the stone, hoping that someone would find it. I'll let the sirens go past. I just hoped that George still had the Eagle Stone. Titipoco's gestures seemed to suggest that he knew where George had been taken, so he left the burning village and headed through the jungle. I just hope we're not going to be too late.